All right, I've got 5 simple tricks to unlock the easy mode on your Lumix camera. All right, so one of the things I want you to keep in mind is that all of these settings and features should be good on any Lumix camera from the S5II onward, basically. So anything from the S5II onward, you should be able to do this easy mode setup with any of those Lumix cameras. So let's head into the studio, we'll get it set up, and I'll walk you through all those different settings. The very first thing we're going to do to unlock the Lumix easy mode is go into shoot settings, and we're actually going to go into the record quality. And if you've noticed, like, these Lumix cameras just have a ton of shoot settings, and so what we're going to do is just create a list of the ones that we use on a regular basis. So what we can do is just pick one. For example, let's go to maybe 4K 60p. And then what we can do is just hit this button right here at the bottom, add to list. And then we're just going to add this to a saved list where we can go and access only the shoot settings that we want. So we don't have to go and shuffle through all of these shoot settings every time we want to change a record quality setting. Which is going to lead me to my next point. And that is we're going to set up shortcuts with all these different buttons on the camera body itself. And so the second part of turning on Lumix Easy Mode is setting these shortcuts. Now, I already have shortcuts set up for, you know, the dual native ISO settings. I have like false color set up here. And this shot is totally underexposed, so you can actually see what's on the screen. So everything is grayed out on this false color screen right here. And all you need to do is take one of these buttons or this turn wheel right here. And actually, I'm going to hold this turn wheel down. Just hold it down, and then there's going to be this menu that pops up that you can go through and set your different settings, like a shortcut to whatever settings you want. Now, if you notice, we've already set record quality settings under my list, and we can actually set up a shortcut so that now every time we go to that button, we just have our record quality settings that we set up, the ones that we love, the ones that we use the most. All right, the next thing that we're gonna do to make sure our Lumix camera is set up on easy mode is we're gonna actually change the shutter number, the shutter speed to a shutter angle. And what that is gonna do is, first, let me find it. Okay, so it's in the first menu, second item down. And then we're just gonna make sure your camera might come in the SEC ISO setting, but we're actually going to set it to angle. And this angle gives you a 180-degree shutter angle. And so whatever frame rate you shoot at on your Lumix camera, it is going to double the shutter speed, which is a good rule of thumb when you are shooting video with these types of mirrorless cameras. Normally you want that shutter speed doubled. Well, if you set the angle at 180 degrees on these Lumix cameras, it's going to compute that automatically, and it's going to give you that automatically where you don't have to worry about it. All right, the fourth thing that we're going to do to set up easy mode on your Lumix camera is actually this little box right here. I don't know if you can see it moving around. That little box is called the Luminance spot meter, and we're going to set that up on our screen because that is going to give us the ideal exposure for whatever part of the screen you want to expose for. So if you're shooting in vlog, it's going to give you a percentage down here, and that is going to show you your exposure. Usually a 40 to 45 is usually that middle gray properly exposed. Now I do have everything on this screen underexposed, and so there are going to be some pretty low numbers on this just so that you can actually see the screen that I'm using. But we're going to set that up because if you're outside and you want to expose for the sky, you just move that Luminance spot meter up to the sky and you can make sure that you're exposed properly for that. So we're going to actually go into this gear and over to the second page of monitor display photo, and we're going to go to Luminance spot meter, and you have the choice to turn it off or on. I already have mine on, so I'm still going to select that. And so we can move it around the screen and, you know, place it in different spots. If you want to expose for, you know, maybe like a shadow or something like that, you just move it to like the darkest area. If you're in Vlog, it's gonna give you a percentage. If you're in one of the standard profiles or natural, it's actually gonna give you a number to go by. So if you have a number, you know, that middle gray is gonna be like 0.0, somewhere in that range. But with Vlog, like I said, you want it in the 40 to 42 range for skin tones. So the Luminance spot meter is gonna be extremely helpful when it comes to dialing in your exposure. Then the fifth easy mode that we're gonna look at is real-time LUT. And so what we're gonna do is actually go into photo style. Now, on this screen right here, I actually have a real-time LUT already set up so that there's a little bit more contrast on the screen. But normally, you know, you would do like, you know, maybe you'd shoot in a Vlog or a standard or natural color profile. But what the real-time LUT allows you to do is actually select one of your loaded LUTs, color profiles, whatever you want to call them, and actually shoot with that color burned into the image. And this is going to speed up your editing time. So real-time LUT, and then we can go in here, hit on and LUT select. Then we can go through these different LUTs that we have uploaded. I have some free ones in the description if you want to download those and upload those to your Lumix camera. But this is going to allow you to speed up your workflow and basically, you know, output the color right on your image. So you're not having to color grade as much in editing, maybe a few tweaks here and there, but you can actually go through and set, you know, maybe you don't want it full strength. You can set some of the saturation. If you want to add some noise or grain effect to it, you can do that. But it really does give you a lot of control over your presets that you have uploaded to your Lumix camera. So I mean, honestly, why would we even want to set up our Lumix camera for any type of easy mode? Do we want to make things, you know, more difficult than they have to be? But I think a lot of times right now, it's all about speed and efficiency. One of the things that I found, especially working with clients, is that they like things really fast, like right away. And then also, like maybe you're taking a trip or, you know, maybe you're going on a family hike or something. For me personally, I don't want to be like sitting there the whole time, going through the different settings, making sure, you know, I'm exposed properly. I just want to be able to move that Luminance spot meter and expose for whatever I need to real quick. I want to be able to shoot in a color profile that I don't have to spend a bunch of time, you know, color grading, you know, things like that. I just think that setting it up on an easy mode, on a quick mode, on an efficiency mode for these Lumix cameras, and it's one of the reasons I really like using these Lumix cameras is because of how easy that is to do. So I don't know where you're at in your workflow, but if there's anything that you would add to this easy mode list, let me know in the comments. I only did 5 of them. I'm sure you can think of more. Let me know in the comments and we can get a conversation started down there. Now in this video, I used the LUMIX S1II as an example. If you want to know some of the best and worst about this particular camera, make sure you check out this video that's popping up on your screen right here, and I will see you over there.